What's up, people? It's Rob Barrington from LearnBridge.nyc, and this video is going to discuss our basic no trump ranges for the opening bidder. And sometimes we get to show a no trump range with only one bid, and that is what we're looking at on this page here. These are our opening no trump bids, and they're the easiest ways to show balanced hands with these ranges of points. So our one no trump opening bid, as we all know, is 15 to 17, and our two no trump opening bid is 20 to 21. All of our systems are available over both of these bids. So Stayman will still exist over 2 no trump. That would be 3 clubs. And transfers will still exist as well over 2 no trump. Those will be 3 diamonds and 3 hearts, just one level higher than the norm. These are the only no trump ranges that we get to show with one bid as the opener. The rest of our ranges are going to take more than one bid to show. And we see great examples of that here. To show 12 to 14 balanced, we open one of a suit, and then we respond with one no trump after that. That will always show 12 to 14 balanced. When we open one of a suit and then jump to 2 no trump, after partner responds at the 1 level, we're going to be showing 18-19 balanced. Remember, the one thing these all have in common is they're going to all be balanced hands, right? So whether we're opening no trump or we're opening and then immediately rebidding no trump, that's almost always just going to say, hey, I have a balanced hand and a certain type of range. Our big no trump hands are all going to start with the opening bid of 2 clubs. So when we open 2 clubs and partner responds quite predictably, usually with 2 diamonds, the rebid of 2 no trump shows 22 to 24 balanced, and the rebid of 3 no trump shows 25 to 27 balanced. Now, this is another scenario, especially over 2 no trump, where we will have all of our systems available. Okay, so after we open 2 clubs and then come back to 2 no trump, we treat this as a new starting point. So now partner can still bid Stayman, partner can also transfer if they like, right? Because we're showing a defined range, and we certainly want to be the ones playing the hand in these situations when our hand is so good. So when is 2 no trump as a rebid 18-19? The simplest way to tell you is it's always 18-19 when we open one of a suit and partner responds anything at the 1 level. So you can see here in this example, we've opened 1 spade and partner has responded 1 no trump. 2 no trump is not a jump now. However, it still shows 18-19. And this is because whenever it goes 1, 1, 2 no trump, this is the range that we're showing. We're showing 18-19. If we open one of a suit and partner responds at the 2 level, now 2 no trump is just showing a balanced hand and not 18-19, right? Because partner has bid freely at the 2 level, so it's no longer going to be 18-19. So after that 2 level response, the no trump bid just shows a balanced hand, not necessarily extra strength. So remember, folks, the best thing to remember 18-19 is remember it goes 1-1, then 2 no trump, 18-19 balanced. And our last example is when we overcall no trump. Now this range is slightly different than our opening no trump bids. The range is expanded a little bit to give us more flexibility to be able to make this type of bid in a competitive auction. So here East has opened 1 heart, and we have overcalled 1 no trump. This shows 15 to 18 balanced. This is another situation where we're going to be able to use all of our systems. So if North wanted to bid Stayman, they still could by bidding 2 clubs. If North wanted to transfer, they still have all of those possibilities available on this hand. So these are the ranges that we talked about before our Monday evening game this past Monday, August 8th. And now we're going to take a look at the hands that we played. All of them showcasing some form of a no trump auction where we're showing a certain type of range. So we started off with hand 1, and North-South got to have a good no trump auction after North showed a balanced 12 to 14 points. North started the auction by opening 1 club. South bid 1 spade. Remember, we might think about bidding no trump at some level with the South hand, but that will always deny a 4-card major after partner opens a minor. So we're just going to bid our 4-card major even though we're so balanced. And partner gets to show 12 to 14 balanced with their rebid of 1 no trump. We don't want to bid 2 clubs with this hand because that's going to show 6 of them. And remember, we cannot raise to 2 spades here because that's going to show 4-card support. We are balanced even though we have a 5-card suit, so we're just going to show that minimum hand. And now South can invite to game. South doesn't quite have enough to bid game freely. And here's why. Partner's opening bid shows 12 to 21, and now they've limited their hand to 12 to 14. Here we have what's called a bad 12. We do have 12 points, but we are 4 3 3 3 in distribution. We have an excellent source of tricks and spades. However, we're still not quite to game, and we just want to make sure partner's a maximum to play this game. And partner with a 12-point hand themselves will just pass 2 no trump, and that's where we'll play this hand. Number 2 is a pretty classic no trump opening bid by South. Remember, we are supposed to still open no trump with a 5-card major, especially when we're balanced between 15 and 17. So South has a very standard 1 no trump opening bid. North knows they have game, but could potentially have a spade fit. So they bid Stamen. Partner responds 2 hearts. And now North just jumps to 3 no trump. Don't be tempted to bid spades with the North hand, because remember, the fact that you bid Stamen guarantees a 4-card major. So after you bid 3 no trump, partner will know that you had 4 spades, because you didn't show any support for hearts. Board 3 saw a very good hand for West as they opened 2 no trump. Remember, 20 to 21 balanced. And now we have all of our systems available. So 3 diamonds in this situation is a transfer to hearts, just like it would be over 1 no trump. 1 no trump, 2 diamonds is a transfer to hearts. So 3 diamonds here is just 1 level higher. Same meaning though. West accepts the transfer like they always must do, and now East bids 3 no trump. Remember folks, when we transfer and then go back to no trump, we're showing exactly 5 cards in the major we transferred into. So now West, with that knowledge, knows that we do not have a fit in hearts, so they will pass 3 no trump, and that's where we'll play this hand. Board 4 saw a classic no trump overcall by East. North opened the bidding 1 spade, and East has 16 points and stoppers in the spade suit. That's a key point, folks. When we're overcalling no trump, we must have a stopper in the opponent's bid suit. The systems that we have over our opening bids are exactly the same after our overcalls. So this 2 diamond bid by West is a transfer to hearts. East accepts the transfer, and West, with a very marginal hand and no idea if they have a fit or not yet, simply passes. This is a very close call, and we'll see another hand similar to this later that we can solve in a productive way by the opening bidder. Board 5 saw a lot of people make a little bit of a mistake, and it's the 18-19 hand, and it's given to you in such a weird way that it's tough to recognize the first few times it happens. But remember, the rebid of 2 no trump shows 18-19 always after we open 1 of a suit and partner makes any response at the 1 level. So here North opens 1 spade, South responds 1 no trump, and North bids 2 no trump. This is still 18-19. It's tough to recognize because it's not a jump. But remember, 1-1, 2 no trump is 18-19. Just keep playing that over in your head, and you will always see this and recognize it from both sides of the table. 1-1, 2 no, 18-19. Board 6 saw the responder get into the action with a no trump bid. We didn't discuss this in the lesson, but we've done this quite a few times, and this is a nice little refresher for all of you. East opened this bidding 1 diamond, and West has 2 choices, and they're both no trump. 1 no trump will show 6 to 10 balanced, and 2 no trump is supposed to show 11 or 12 balanced. One thing we need to remember is any no trump response after a minor denies a 4-card major. Right? And this is perfect for West. They do not have a 4-card major. The reason we're bidding 2 no trump is because this hand is essentially worth 11 points. And the reason is we have an excellent 10 with good working cards and a good 5-card suit. And we also have 2 entries to that 5-card suit with our spade cards. So this is worth just a little bit more than 10. 1 no trump would be a slight underbid. So we're going to bid 2 no trump, and it's still going to end there. Notice this is an invitation to game, and partner has a very balanced 13, so they're not going to accept this invitation. We all made 10 tricks on Monday night in this hand, but I don't want you guys to get discouraged. Just because you're making 10 tricks in a contract doesn't mean you should actually be bidding this game. And it just so happens that we're able to take those tricks on this particular hand because everything is working for us. The club finesse is working. If we decided to take the diamond finesse, that was working. Right, so this was a very friendly hand that should have ended below game. Board 7 saw a really cool situation crop up that would have helped us get to game if we recognized it. The south hand starts with the opening bid of 1 no trump. They have a very good 17. And now north transfers to spades. They bid 2 hearts, which is our transfer bid. And this is what's called a super accept. All right. We know partner has 5 or more spades and they're transferring us to spades. That's how we know that. Whenever we have a maximum, which is 17, and 4-card support for the major partners transferring into, we can do what's called super accept. And the simplest way to do this and the best agreement to have is we jump 1 level while accepting the transfer. The normal bid here is 2 spades. So here we jump 1 level to 3 spades, and this says, look, not only do I have 4-card support for your major, I have an absolute maximum. And here is the same situation we saw earlier with the north hand. We have a 7 count, which we would probably have just passed 2 spades with because we have no idea if we have a fit at this point yet. But when partner super accepts, we get the opportunity to reevaluate our hand and make another call, which should be 4 spades. Right? When partner has 17 and 4-card support, we have more than enough in the north hand to make this call and bid game. So board 8 is another look for major suits in a no trump auction. And this is an interesting one because there are 2 ways we can go about this. The standard way is what we're showing here first. West opens 1 no trump, and East has 5 spades and 4 hearts, and an overwhelming urge to play in one of those suits. Right? We do not have a good hand for no trump. We have a much better hand to be playing in a trump suit. So we're going to always start. And this is what we messed up. We all transferred at the club on Monday night, which is good. You ended up getting to the right contract, but you missed the opportunity to find a heart fit. So whenever we have a 4-card major, even if we have an outside 5-card major, we're going to start with Stayman first because this gives us all of the options that we need to find the best fit. So East should bid 2 clubs. West will bid 2 diamonds, denying a 4-card major. And the standard way to continue with the East hand is to jump to 3 spades. And what this says to partner is, okay, we didn't find our 4-4 major suit fit, but I have 5 spades. And I don't know if we have a spade fit yet, so please tell me if we have a spade fit. The way that West will do this is by bidding 4 spades, and that's exactly what we do on this hand. If we did not have 3 spades in the West, we would continue with 3 no trump, which says, hey, we do not have a fit. This 3 spade bid shows exactly 5 in that suit, and it's also forcing. Right? So this is a game forcing bid. West will never be passing. So the choices after this are 3 no trump or 4 spades. So you can feel free to turn the video off now. We're going to talk about a little bit more of an advanced convention that relates to this last hand. And it's a convention called Smolin. Smolin allows us the opportunity to keep the correct hand playing the contract. In the last example that we can go back to here, we notice that East jumps to 3 spades, forcing the game and showing this spade suit, and we play in 4 spades, but East has to play it, which means the strong hand is in dummy. Smolin corrects this situation. So after the same auction, 1 no trump, 2 clubs by East, 2 diamonds by West, Smolin flips this on its ear a little bit to get the correct player playing the contract. And here, the bid of 3 hearts is the exact opposite of the standard method. 3 hearts actually says, I have 5 spades. And for that matter, a jump to 3 spades after these first 3 bids would say, I have 5 hearts. So this allows West to bid the spade suit first. We're going to play the same contract that we did in either auction, but in this circumstance, we get to play it by keeping the strong hand concealed. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and be on the lookout for these types of hands when you're playing at the tables. If you want to see these hands live every week, we're playing them on Monday nights at Aces Bridge Club. That's in Midtown West, right here in Manhattan. So come down and join us and take a look at these hands live, and you'll be able to see everything you did wonderfully later. Thanks a lot, folks, and until next time, this is Rob Barrington from LearnBridge.nyc.